I got a few different lines of thought on this one. First one, a lot of people haven't been excited for this project because it is kind of the side characters, a team that not a lot of people are familiar with. I never really felt that way. Like, I like a good chunk of the characters in this and am interested in seeing them again and having their own place where they get to be a little bit more prominent. Like U.S. Agent John Walker, I thought was one of the more interesting characters in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yelena's a lot of fun. I like Red Guardian. And so doing, for lack of a better phrase, Marvel Suicide Squad, I don't really have any problem with that. And then as for the trailer itself, it looks like the movie I was hoping that it would be, of them on this mission, showing them as the darker vein of the MCU, shadier characters, maybe more troubled in their own ways, and then through a set of circumstances kind of being pulled into this adventure together. I mean, it certainly has its little MCU jokes in there, but has a bit of a more serious tone to it. So on the merits of the trailer itself, I was like, yeah, I like what I'm seeing here. This is working for me. It is a 3.5 minute long teaser, which, as far as I know, that's like unheard of. like it literally says teaser trailer on the Marvel Entertainment one. That's not the language other people are using. They're calling it a teaser trailer. It's 3.5 minutes long. Teasers are normally under 90 seconds and show like a scene. This has like a joke beginning. It has the Blitz bring the team together, and then it has a montage of them together. Like that's just called a trailer. 3.5 minutes for a trailer is a long trailer. So that's a little bit odd that they would frame it that kind of way. And just in general, watching the trailer, I'm thinking to myself, why wasn't this the movie that ended Phase 4? This should have come out a year and 3 months ago. This should have been the kickoff movie or the movie to close out last summer or something like that. Like this, the idea that, or I guess that was even further ago that Phase 4 ended. Like you look at it, all of these characters, we haven't seen them in so long. I mean, Ghost, it's been over 5 years. It's been 6 years or whatever. But then all the people introduced as side characters in Black Widow, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, all of a sudden, they're being brought back. And when you do that so much far later, it feels detached. And we didn't have a team up or anything like that to like properly close out Phase 4. And so this feels like you do that, you get kind of a team up of the side characters, and you say in it like, who are the Avengers? We don't even know who the Avengers are. We're the best they've got. And you like, and then it cuts to montage of action. Like, Marvel, if you're needing someone to cut your trailers and help you with your marketing and your planning of things, I am available. But it writes itself. It's pretty obvious why and how you do this, and it builds off those shows so they don't feel like these kind of things that happen in this huge, gigantic gap. But when it comes out in 2025, sometimes 4 years after we've seen some of these characters, that's just weird. Like, it's strange to have that big of a gap between introducing a character, establishing them, and then nothing with them for so long. In the MCU specifically, that's just like, it's a very bad strategic choice to have that large of a gap while introducing so many new characters. So it's just so weird to me that the delay was so long. But and the other one in there, the trailer itself works, looks good. The premise itself looks good to me. I don't fully trust that Marvel has righted everything. Deadpool and Wolverine, huge success, but that was a Fox X-Men epilogue, and I think that one works on the merits of Ryan Reynolds and his ability to recruit people and deliver what he knows his audiences want in that franchise. This specific movie, Thunderbolts, is one where David Harbour openly said,
excited, or what are you thinking about Thunderbolts at this point right now?
Yeah, I mean, we were, I think, gonna go, and so they just want that freedom. The script we have is really tight and really great, and our director, Jake, thinks it's great, but they just want the freedom. And then I think they did want the opportunity to change some stuff. The interesting thing about Marvel that's so great about them is they do rework stuff, even big production.
Oh, man, the script is great, but they want to change it. This director loves it, I love it, but they just want the freedom to change it. They do. He specifically said that about this project. And one of the reasons it took so long for it to come out is they, not the director, not the writer, the Marvel Parliament kept tinkering with the script. And that's when you have that too many cooks in the kitchen. You're not trusting the director, you're not trusting the writer, you're not trusting the actors. You keep tinkering with it. And I don't think those are the projects that tend to turn out the best. So the history here has I have a number of concerns about it, and it just feels too late. The premise, trailer itself, worked for me. Let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you care about these characters at all? Do you trust Marvel? Did Deadpool and Wolverine win you back? Or are you still kind of like, the golden days, the good old days are way far behind us? Let me know down below. Keep talking movies and TV too much.